Testing. All right. Pretty soon, I would imagine there we go. Okay, so it seems we have audio, and that is always a good thing. And we have the picture, and of course, the quality of that is in the eyes of the beholder. And I'm going to assume that everyone can understand what I'm saying, if the volume is okay, etc. Okay, so, and then I will casually look to the right or wherever to determine whether or not I need to fix something or adjust something. Hello, yes, I'm live. Okay, so I just received audio through my ear. Imagine that. Uh, that my wife is in fact here. Okay, I cannot see her, but I, through faith, can see her. Yes, don't talk. I'm waiting for something to pop. All right, excellent. Mega shout out to the Boda channel. Welcome. Thank you for attending. Appreciate this. Thank you. Hopefully, you'll find this experience tonight positive and supportive. And that is one of the major objectives here. That and to facilitate the chat and the sharing of homes as the houses drop. Joyful Heart, hey, mega shout out. Yay. Okay, we're building the list here. Joyful Heart, I like that. I do. Joy is such a cool thing. Some of you may be coming as a result of waking up and starting your day, and that's cool. Some are ending it, and some probably will be coming somewhere in the middle. So, always appreciated mercy and grace and joy. Those are all very positive. And all of those are so important in a group where support is expected. Thank you. Look at all of these. Wow. And Gax Adventure. Yay. All right. So now mega shout out to Joyful Heart and Gax Adventures. And I see that Philippine Butterfly is also providing support, as you can see. So between the two of us, we're not going to let you down. This is a cool thing. So, all right, so let's get things rolling and popping and houses dropping. Always a good thing. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You see? Can't get away from us. One of us is going to get you and offer you a good morning and a mega shout out. Always important. It's a joyful heart. I love that. Medicine to the soul. And that is something that is in short supply. And so when it is generated and it is lifted up, and you know what I'm talking about, then that is a very cool thing. Can't keep a joyful heart down. All right. Joyful heart and Gax Adventures. So now we have two, and we are going to be building Nibiru Channel 3, 1, 2, 3, and expecting more. And I know I said I was going to be reviewing the thumbnails. I can't wait. One of these days, I will have the time. I promise I'm going to get in there. And thank you in advance for all of the hard work. Every name here represents hard work that goes into preparation and creating the video and the site and maintaining it and encouraging others to participate in some way. So it's a very good thing. And from time to time, I might need to be excused because I'm determined to keep this lubricated so that I can continue to speak. And recently, over the last couple of days, I have found that can go away very quickly, much faster than I thought. So now we have, and one of the things that we like to see, and this is something that has been shared with me, is that for those folks who are joining, it doesn't have to be all pure business. I mean, the camaraderie is a good thing, and the support is a good thing. And I have noticed that everyone wants to share in that and be supportive. And this is a particularly good group, very cohesive, and that can only help. That's right. And from time to time, I'm actually going to be quiet. I've also been told that can be a good thing. So I'm going to attempt to do a better job of regulating. And I'm not going to recognize all of the terms, but I'm learning. So I'm anticipating the dropping of the first house. Thank you. Jets Cooking, yay. And also Aldrin Planting TV, yay. Okay, I do that. I work with children. So many times something will come out and it looks like it belongs like in a lower grade level. That's what it is. And it's just part of what I do. It's part of my expressive motif, if you want to call it that. So yay, okay. Oh my gosh, what the Philippine Butterfly said. Thank you. She's not too far away, so that's right. So now we have Jets Cooking, Aldrin Planting TV, Joyful Heart, Nibiru Channel, that channel. Gax Adventures, Joyful Heart, here they come. Look at this, amazing. 8 Baby TV. Good morning. Mega shout out. Excellent. Even more. See, this is what I knew would happen. You get a number of people like you folks, and then you start to support one another and encourage. And I know because I feel encouraged and supported. And then all these things happen. It's very cool. So Jets Cooking, Aldrin Planting, Nibiru Channel. And yes, I'm going to get my tongue straightened out in just a minute here. Joyful Heart, Gax Adventures. Excellent. Oh, here we go. Daily Routine Official Vlog. Hello. Good morning. Make a shout out. And I'm not quite sure where to look yet. I need to have a little something that targets my eyes. It says, look over here. Okay, right. So that I'm actually looking at you when I'm speaking. Very important. Mm-hmm. Mary Sayer, thank you. Mega shout out. Excellent. So we've got even more folks. And David, okay. All right. We've got Jiffle Heart Morning, H Baby TV. Okay. Hello. Mega shout out. Major shout out. Wonderful that you're aboard. Welcome aboard. So I'm seeing that some chat going on. Excellent. Please support. It's wonderful. And I know houses are going to drop real soon. And then, okay. And then my wife, who is off camera, is providing other support. So between the two of us, we're not going to let you go without the proper recognition, support, and encouragement. And that is another interesting thing, too, is that I'm learning how many people are very resourceful in a lot of what they do. And many times the video is not about what they do vocationally, but is something of interest to them, and they're excellent at it. For example, cooking. But other things as well. I mean, it runs the gamut of life, really. So excellent. So for someone who is watching all of this and benefiting from all of the videos, how can you not learn? Variety is the spice of life, and this is great. It's like a cafeteria. And now Jet's cooking with a house which has dropped. So it's open house for Jet's cooking. And so she is more than willing to have visitors. And I am watching. And Karen Mix Vlog, welcome aboard. Mega shout out. Still working on modulating my voice. How loud and how clear, all of it. And so we have several houses that I can see, 2 or 3 at least. There you go. You can do it, guys. This is where things are possible. What I have learned that with this particular group, there really is great support. And it's a great place to start. It's a great place to continue. A lot of really resourceful people, some of whom are very experienced in being able to support and facilitate and add comments, which are very helpful. And part of that is from how you folks make me feel, which is great as I am learning, and also how you make others feel. And so all of that is very important in doing this. So we have, if I haven't mentioned your name, my wife will get you. So between one of us, we will identify and provide the appropriate support. And so I am connected not only visually through seeing my wife's entries, but also auditory. 30 yards away. Hey, honey. Okay, so that works. Yours still work. So important. Communication. And 8 Baby TV. Oh, I love that. I like all of the colors and the icons. I wish I understood all the symbols, but I will get there. And let's see, Margie TV, Jet's Cooking, 8 Baby TV, Karen. And that's Joyful Heart. Margie TV, yeah. Love the icons. Love the symbols. Every once in a while, I'm going to stop talking. Some say that that's a miracle and evidence of wonderful things. And that's cool. I can only talk so long. Every once in a while, I'm going to have to excuse myself and gulp down or drink water, do something. I may even do that every 10 minutes or so. Let's see. I'll love this. All of you guys. And by that, it's not sexist like Men, women, ladies, gentlemen, everybody. Human race. International. And that was a neat discovery to see how many people are just hailing from all over. So the Philippines and the Middle East and you name it. Which will, of course, involve some difficult pronunciation for me, but I can think maybe 2 months from now, I'm just going to be able to wrap my tongue around anything and say it correctly. So I'm looking forward to that. Some of you seem to be really lighthearted, the kind of individual that if you were maybe shopping in the supermarket or something, they would probably have a smile on their face. And if they had children, the children would be giggling like that. And that kind of person. That's how you seem. And the symbols, the icons, tend to support that too. So we've had a number of houses being dropped, and the one right now at the top that I see is Jet's Cooking. Excellent. Just before we went on air, my wife was trying to tell me the meaning of a few Cebuano words. This means this means this. And I told her that, I appreciate her confidence in my ability to pick that up in 15 seconds flat. And I wish I had that kind of brain, but I'm also going to need probably some practice. Okay. Yeah. She's cooking rice. I may actually heated up some rice that she cooked before. So, gee, I hope that was okay. I'll have to ask her. Believe it or not, I'm actually learning how to cook rice. I tried to prepare other things, but I think I missed. And with the fish, I just don't understand yet. I'm going to get that, promise. There is a definite technique to a lot of things involving fish. Seasoning and cleaning and the bones that never end and air you breathe around the fish. So I need to develop this part, the olfactory system. And my wife's a great cook. She really is. I benefit from that. And a lot of the pointers that she's received and she's learned from folks like you. I don't murder fish. Do I murder fish? I mean, how can you not murder fish before you eat them? I don't understand, sweetheart. Okay. I say that a lot to her. I mean, I'm right? I mean, before you can eat the fish, it doesn't need to be living, right? Okay. I mean, so murder, strong word. Okay. Fish are wonderful. They are. I mean, they have a presence unlike any other organism. I will definitely, they just grab you by the.
You have a message there.
I have a message. Sir Host, I have a friend that she doesn't know how to cook rice. Oh, okay. Wow. Well, okay. Instantly, I feel a bond to that friend because I really, when I say I am learning how to cook rice, we're talking about the really very sophisticated technique of in container, on plate, insert microwave. That's my level. So, but that Sweetheart, maybe, I mean, that is a request perhaps for technique involving cooking rice. So I see that, sure. But thank you for making me feel better about the cooking of rice. I will learn. I will learn. It's a staple around the world. So I can get out of my little rut, my little world of potatoes. I grew up that way. I've been locked into a world of potatoes, and so I need to breathe. And I guess that includes not murdering fish. So I think that means respect fish. I definitely respect fish. Definitely. There are times when I will come to a complete halt when in the presence of fish. I might have some difficulty breathing, but I'm definitely respectful of fish. Yes. And let's see, have I missed anyone? Don't think so. Yes. And thank you, everyone. Every once in a while, I'm going to stop talking so that my wife can type a few things. But this, I think you'll find that this is a very supportive group, and I'm learning a lot. And so we are glad you are here. We definitely support the initiative and the whole idea of this whole thing. I'm going to excuse myself just for a minute. Okay, I'm back. So we have. Mhm. Once again, thanks to everyone for coming, participating, and I definitely respect the endurance some of you show, hanging in there for long periods of time. Way to go! That's good. Always a good thing. In my mind, it's kind of like how you are in the job. You keep going, and you're diligent, and you're dedicated, and you apply yourself. That's what I see. I kind of live by that whole idea too. Let's see. Margie TV, way to go. Thank you for coming. Major shout out, mega shout out. Both terms are applicable, I guess. I wonder what the best way, what is the best approach to cooking rice? Maybe that's a dumb question. Maybe, but I admit I'm ignorant about the whole process. But I've seen several ways. I've observed. One seems to be under pressure, another doesn't. One seems to involve a lot of water, another doesn't. I'm not sure what type of rice is best for each. I'm sure that's been researched, but the more I think about it, I wonder. There seems to be a difference between the longer and the shorter grain. And the color of it. How that reflects quality, I don't know. It seems like it determines to some degree whether the rice is tasty or not. I don't know. Good. Oh, Zards. What is Zards? Thank you, host Zards. That's from my wife. I'm not sure what Zards are. It's probably an abbreviation. Just casually looking at my reflection as being captured. Seems like I'm the kind of guy that you would, if you were going to do some work, some video work, you would expect that person to be peering over, like, yeah, that kind of thing. Oh my gosh, I just saw what I did. Oh, I better just cool the movement. Hello. Nothing like immediate feedback. Terrain explode. That would be an interesting thing to do, is to go through all of the sites and see how many are actually dedicated and focused on one particular thing as opposed to a variety, and to what degree they vary. Excellent. I've always thought that variety is the spice of life. I try to live by that. Make sure my students experience the same thing so that they can learn better. Ah, Santa All. Welcome aboard. Make a shout out. And if I miss that, I've got you now. And if I miss you ever, then my wife will get you. You're cornered. We really want to support everybody. Ah, Florizapo. Welcome aboard. Glad for all of you to be here. Karen, Jet's Cooking, Joyful Heart, Nibiru Channel, Margie TV, Santa All, Mary Sarah, Jet's Cooking, and Flora of course. Sarah Junior channel, make a shout out. And Happy Meal, of course. I always get hungry when I don't know why. And if there is a theme or a topic, it seems to have been rice. So for those of you who are interested in that kind of thing, I know my wife is very good at it. I'm trying to learn. Thank God for the microwave, is all I gotta say. Terrible, I know. No. And apparently you can only use it once or twice, depending upon the food and the packaging, which is interesting. Now this is this example right here of what I'm seeing. Some of you are supporting one another. Great. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. And there's another house. Last night we had two houses drop almost simultaneously. That was pretty cool. My dream is for an entire block to be dropped. Of houses, I mean. So I guess that would be an odd reference to use, I suppose. Yeah, and the two houses dropped. I've noticed that there are differences. Alphanumeric coding variation thereof, I guess, but they're differences. Excellent. Thank you for coming, all of you, being very supportive to one another, and that's very cool. It just means that you're high class. That's what it means. It speaks well of you. I have been told to occasionally take breaks and to stop talking to preserve my ability to talk, speak, and to moderate. And I've got my phone, my little digital device underneath. What I'm doing is I'm talking to a all-in-one computer in which the camera lens is located. And so underneath, lower, would be the device that I look at. And so that should explain why you see my head going down all the time. Uh-oh. Gosh, that looks like, okay. Terrain vlog. Okay, houses are being dropped. It's great. It's the whole idea. It provides focus for everyone, and it is meeting the objective for one of the reasons that we're here, in addition to camaraderie and support, just mutually speaking. Actually, this is one of the first times I've ever been called a host. Which is fine. I'm trying to stretch this charging cord. It's not quite long enough. So I'm having to reach a lot. That explains the movement. And thank you, Philippine Butterfly, for your continued support. And thank you, of course, for helping to make sure that this happens. She's the reason that all this is happening right now. So thank you for that as well. I see two lenses. I'm guessing one must be the one that's picking up the image. And that is an example of the language I wish to understand one day. And if I haven't mentioned it recently, good idea to visit Jet's Cooking. Interesting name. That makes me curious immediately. Salamat Marji Ang Sarap Nang Manak A. All right. I'm sure that means something. Probably a thank you and expression of gratitude in reference to something. Ang sarap. Yes. Ah, thank you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. My wife heard. Thank you so much. She said, I said the chicken was delicious. So which word means chicken there? Manak? Not sure. One of the benefits of doing what I'm doing right now is learning a few words that I've never learned before.
Honey, come here a minute, honey.
Uh-huh. All right, I'm back. Here we go. Let's see what we have going here. Oh, very good. Okay, let me adjust my glasses so that I can actually see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I have learned that Manak means chicken. Ruben, thank you. Welcome aboard. Make a shout out. All right, so Rubenize Lopez, and let's see who else. Okay, and so following that, we have Clarine. All welcome. Marty TV, of course, and Jet's Cooking is the house to be visited. And I've learned a word, Manak. News chicken. All right, now all I need is to learn all the other words that support the use of that one word. And Shem Carol Mesa. Cool. Welcome aboard. Mega shout out. Hopefully your experience will be supportive here. That's what I'm trying to cultivate, but the people here just do that automatically, so it's cool. And so both my wife and I will provide support, identification, facilitation, and all those really cool things you got to have. And yes, excellent. And then if I miss someone or something, then my wife will come along and identify. Ah, okay, Sire Junior Channel. Welcome aboard. Mega shout out. Today I have learned to excuse myself every once in a while to lubricate my throat so that I can continue to speak. But it has been suggested I don't speak so much. So Ruben, welcome aboard. Thank you. Make a shout out. No one coached me in this. I'm trying to get rid of it. Given the nature of what I do vocationally, my hands just have to do something while I talk. And it's usually expressive, and it's usually to motivate or to stimulate in some way. And it usually involves both hands. I learned that. And house to visit, Jet's Cooking. The house being a center for accessing various videos, which are all about that particular site's purpose. Ah, okay. Shem Carol Mesa, right. Excellent. Major shout out to everyone. Ruben, Lopez, and Sarah Junior Channel, and Shem Carol, of course, and Clarine, and Rubenize, and Margie TV, all of you, and Asa Tannen. And I hope I pronounced that right. Major shout out. Thank you for being here. Get ready to be facilitated, supported, greeted, identified, and purposed. There you go. Good job. See what I'm saying? Every once in a while, I see that. It's what I like to see, is the camaraderie and the support among everyone. There we go. And then my wife will come right in. Very good timing. And I'm still having difficulty seeing some of the thumbnails. That's the only part I wish they'd be twice as large so I could see what's going on. I wish I could get to every one of these channels maybe when I have more time. All very curious about. And some are just you can tell. You just from the picture, you can tell that it's coming from a wonderful family. Ah, okay. Okay, Jessica 10. Okay. And if we've missed you, we don't intend to, and my wife will fix it, or I will identify one of us who wouldn't get you. We want to support you and make this a great experience for you. And so far, this has been one learning adventure for me. So, because I deal with the whole idea of learning, and I'm not the only one. There's several people here who are in education as well, and they've been a vital support for an awful long time to my son, my wife, and myself. Let's see. And many of you belong to families where there's at least one educator, and that's cool. So you know the importance of motivation, facilitating, and support. How crucial it really is to making anything successful. So much respect for that. And once again, Jet's Cooking has a house open. And we got close a while ago to a couple of houses being dropped almost simultaneously. And the second day I was here, I saw that happen. It was really cool. And when I see an entire block of houses, that's going to be cause for celebration. So I'm guessing maybe that would entail maybe 6 or 7 houses. I don't even know if that's possible. Seems like it might be possible. Uh-huh. So I'm reading my wife's comments, Philippine Butterfly, and also I hear. Excuse me for 1 minute. Sweetheart. Sweetie. All right. Okay. I feel like I'm. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm back and checking things out, making sure everything's okay. Excuse me? What do you mean by working? I'm trying. Back? Okay, I wanted to find out what the term working meant. So, come on. Way to go, everyone. Being productive is important. I thought so. I'm back. Make a shout out to Yols Legara. Welcome aboard. Thank you. Excellent that you're here. All right. And also, thank you once again to Ruben I. Lopez and Bordecas Mixed Vlogs, all of you. And so also for, of course, uh, the new visitor here. Excellent. Thank you. And as you can see, my wife is very alert to everything going on here. And much gratitude. And thank you. I'm getting to learn some of the Cebuanos language here, more so than I have in a long, long time. It's good. And once again, Shen Karabukasa. That's right. Okay, Jet's cooking too. Very important. Then May, welcome aboard. See, both my wife and I got you. A lot of hardworking people here. It's good. Camaraderie is excellent. Support is excellent. A lot of classy people. I am finding out. Very cool. Jack's Adventure. Thank you. Yismat Yithram Elelu. If I have butchered that name, I apologize. She's a wonderful supporter. Thank you for being here. Mega shout out to you. Hollywood Hindi 1.3. Mega shout out. Welcome aboard. Glad you're here. This is a good place to be. I can say that because I'm familiar with many of you through my wife's remarks about how supportive and wonderful you are. That's how. And Elaine Goslin. Mega shout out. Hello, welcome. More folks. Wow. All good people. A lot of support. So far, I'm learning gracious, merciful, very classy. Those are all words that describe many of you right now. Thank you. Glad you're here. This is a good place to be. A lot of support. Houses will be dropping. Can't wait for a block to drop. That's going to be really cool. Had one yesterday, simultaneously too. There we go. Got one. Excellent. Got two. Right. I'm referring to houses being dropped. Here we go. Momentum's picking up.
Read the message, honey.
Yeah, I mean, We've got 2 houses dropped, sweetie, and
I
let's
will
see.
take care of it.
Okay, and love the icons.
Yeah, just read the music.
Well, the messages, like, okay, some of them are abbreviated. Okay, like all CMFR. Uh, hey, how are you? From Elaine Goslin. And Hollywood Hindi says hello. And Bordak S Mixed Vlog says hi, smart. You're smart. And I smart Heli Mix. And Hollywood Hindi, Ruben, hello, like that. Philippine butterfly, all over. Very cool. I don't have wings. I've explained that. They're on order, back order. Uh, I look forward to that day. Another house being dropped, or I believe it. Yeah, that's Hollywood Hindi. Jet's Cooking is open. Look at all of these. Excellent. Pretty soon we'll have a block of houses. Oh, there we go. Pinned by Philippine butterfly. Oh, okay. I see what she. That's my wife. She knows. She handles all that. Very good. For that house right there. Okay. That's what I like to see. Many of you are saying hello, how are you, etc. That's what I'm talking about, the support and the camaraderie between everyone. That's really important. It really is. This shouldn't be just about business. It should be about Business Plus because everyone here deserves that. Support comes in a lot of different forms. And part of that is fellowship of camaraderie. I like that. Look at that. One of the greatest things that I'm seeing among all the comments is that you're trying each other's recipes. Cool thing. That's right. That's right. It's smart Ethereum. That's right. Absolutely true. Growing together. That's what I'm talking about, you see. That has to be going on in the mind and in the heart of the person before they can make a comment like that. That's why there's so many people on here who are really classy because it's going on inside already, even before the comment. Because you wouldn't make a comment like that unless it was. Strong people. Easy to recommend because of that. Many of you have been supporting this kind of thing for a long time. You're aces at it. And another house has been dropped. Let's see. Excellent. A lot of hard work. I haven't said it recently. A lot of hard work going behind these videos. For many of you, it's a family initiative. Numbers poll channel 2. Welcome. Thank you. Yes, I agree. Totally. Someone made a comment about Philippine butterfly. Totally. That's right. Beautiful heart. Well said. Thank you, smart. Lucky man. That's me. And if anything, it helped me to appreciate it in the first place so that I can recognize it in others. Excuse me for a minute. Sweetheart, did you see that? How far are you down? That's time to tell you. And I'm going to tell them over and over. Back? Just spoke with my wife and I just wanted to make sure she didn't miss that comment about beautiful heart. And we were just talking about the fact that many of you fit that description and much appreciation for that. By a group of people, really. That's why when you have such treasures, that is to say hearts which are this beautiful, you don't want to see it restricted to just a business procedure because there's so much there to share in terms of the treasure of humanity among the hearts. And so one of the coolest things is that you share that with each other. It's a supportive thing and it facilitates success. You can't help it. It's an intrinsic quality, I think, among those who are successful. It's just a natural function. Mm-hmm. And then someone like me comes along and learns and sees the beauty of it. So thank you very much. It's exemplified in the kinds of icons which are selected to communicate to. Yeah. Philippine butterfly has a very generous heart. She just I don't think it will ever stop growing, actually. Your channel, welcome. You know the expression, and this is Ismark Ithram, it takes one to know one. Okay, it takes a good heart to recognize a good heart. I have found that to be true too. And it's true in many aspects of life and among people. For example, the gifted intellectually. They will say that amongst themselves. They will recognize the virtues first. Just an interest, and I'm referring to students, but I've noticed that quality. Time check, host in USA. Time now. I have 9:31 p.m. here with me. For those who are in the Philippines, of course, it would be in the morning. PM, correct. I love the icon, joyful heart. And Hollywood, do we have the house open there, but a number have been dropped. So all of you, it's wonderful. And of course, there's several. Yes, she is. I got my shirt ironed and I didn't have to do it. And my pants too. That's what she's saying. It's my reward. See, I've been rewarded. Good old reinforcer. And she is, yeah. You should see all of the clothes. Well, actually, you probably shouldn't see all the clothes. But she's in there. I had to dig, but I found her. So while I'm doing this, she's able to do other things, which is really cool. People won't know what to think when I go to work. Oh, your shirt, it's ironed. Yeah, miracle. Love that icon. Joyful heart. It's cool. You know what? In looking at some of these thumbnails, I've noticed that the qualities that we've been speaking of can be seen in the faces of those who are represented in them, in the thumbnails. Thank you, sweetheart, for doing the housework. Gratitude is important. If you want the engine to continue, it needs oil, lubricant, allowing the process to continue with little friction. Excellent. So there's some chatting. Excellent. Sure. And I am guessing that we will, in about 25 minutes or so, close. So I'm giving an early advisory to that effect. Mhm. Everyone is great. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you. Endurance is remarkable. And hopefully this has been profitable in more ways than one for everyone. Ah. Oh, notice Philippine butterfly, very smart, very cunning, knows a good thing, reinforcing. Oh, boom. Hmm. Oh, yeah. I like that. Oh, that's good. This is how it's done. I have learned. Okay. I am the grasshopper. Every once in a while, a cricket. You smart Lutheran. That her house has been dropped. Open for visitation. Philippine Butterfly has just commented on the efficacy of our arrangement in handling this live stream. So if everyone's happy, then she's happy. And my clothes get ironed. I don't get every wrinkle, many wrinkles. What I guess, mixed vlogs. Still here. Way to go. Endurance, it counts. Very appreciated. On many levels. For example, I'm going to come away with an iron shirt and pants. How about that? Huh? Philippine butterfly. And reverse. Whole channel 2. Recognize. Thank you. Tulsa Bodak. That's smart. Favorite channel. Nice smart. Love the comments. Yeah, I like this energy too. I do. Ironing is a task that sometimes doesn't get done. So when it happens, it's a cool thing. My third night doing this. Never thought I would be doing anything like this at all. Still can't. Not quite sure how it all happened. So fuzzy. But to a great degree, the people who are involved in this had a whole lot to do with making this easier rather than harder. And it has a whole lot to do with the class of the people who do this. All of you. So thank you. That's my gratitude. Not only for coming, but for sharing and for the qualities that you bring to this chat, to this whole situation, to the business aspect of it as well. I'm excited because I'll be conversant in Cebuano in a year, maybe. We'll see. Open homes. Yes. Big thank you. You notice that if I miss something, my wife will scan and make a comment or two. And so between the two of us, we are determined to make sure that you guys are recognized and supported in every way. You recognize the hard work that goes into the videos too. There's a lot there. That was something I've learned recently. Ah, okay. Work is a good thing. Ah, okay. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. I remember last night, some of you were just so sleepy, trying to keep your eyes open for the last 10 minutes. Some of you just starting your day. Cool way to start it. And second advisory, it's 9:50 p.m. here. And so we'll be winding up in about 10 minutes or so. And we've had a number of houses dropped, which is great. I don't fully understand the process, but I know that's a vital part. Correct. Mag and nada. Okay. Interesting way to put it. Okay, I guess that's Suborno for what I said. Uh, Bordak S. Still there. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I recognize the endurance. Marathon runners to get the job done. Mm-hmm. That's right. All of you are very much appreciated in a number of ways. And I'm sure we speak for more than just ourselves. Mm-hmm. Oh, Marcel Dose. Well, welcome aboard. Make a shout out. Mm-hmm. For that gas. Marathon runner. Greatly appreciated for your endurance. T minus 4 minutes and counting. Second dose. Ah, oh, I see. Okay. I'm looking at the reference to the second dose of the vaccine. And my wife just said she's done cooking and iron. Excellent. So not only the ironing, which involves some of my clothes, and the cooking as well. It's always comforting to know that there is a meal in my future, personally. Yeah, drink a lot of water. Hmm. Can never go wrong that way. The body can't function without it. Much gratitude to all of you. I'm learning a lot. Basically, just how wonderful so many people can be in a variety of ways. So I'm really impressed. Really am. I didn't think it. I thought it would be more of a static business-like kind of thing. I didn't expect to see the additional strengths that I'm seeing now demonstrated. Some of you have hung in there a long time. T minus 2 minutes. I'm guessing it's probably important to stick to the timing routine. Not quite sure why. I have to ask about that. And for mentions of muscle dose, well, excellent. I'm reading some of the words and trying and mouthing, practicing pronunciation. And so now I'm waiting for my prompt There's my prompt. You want me to terminate? Okay, here we go. Thank you.